I am totally making this up right now. Do not believe me, but subscribe and like. I'm just here to throw some theories on the table. This is just what I think. I've been wondering to myself, what is the obsession with this ballroom at the White House? I mean, it is like, it's like somebody pops some shots off at Trump. It's like, gotta have the ballroom.
Trump wanted to build this grand ballroom as kind of a...
Enough here at the White House, which is another point to be made, and the president is absolutely right. It's why the White House Ballroom project is not just a fun project for President Trump, like you will read in the media. It is actually critical for our national security that a larger, secure building...
I will say, it's not a particularly secure building, and I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
We invade Iran, gotta extend that ballroom. Gotta get it going. We need the money. And I just ignored it for months. I was like, yo, what are they talking about? Like that time when Charlie Kirk died and Trump stood up there. You were like, how do you feel about your friend Charlie Kirk? He's like, just got the...
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150.
Just got the ballroom done. So I get on Google and I'm typing ballroom. Oh, ball. Yeah, that's right. Don't believe me. Just that Carthaginian god that, it just so happened to sacrifice the babies to. It's not a joke. It's real. But listen, don't listen to me. Ballroom is just, where people party. But let's just look at the history of this obsession. I don't know what's going on in this. I don't know what this is. Is it really a ballroom? So we're just gonna go down the list of everything that it could be. I'm gonna list all the theories of what people are saying, even the crazy ones, right? I don't think anyone has said mine yet. The ballroom. Think about it. Trump announced this the summer of 2025, claiming it would solve the problem of hosting large groups at the White House. The ballroom would be roughly 90,000 square feet and sit 650 to 999 people. You flip that 999 around and it turns into 666. Jared Kushner owns a 666 building, but that's for another video. Continue. Construction began in September of 25, which is right around the time Charlie Kirk died. And by October, the entire east wing of the White House had been completely demolished. Now, this is when it gets interesting because it appears that inflation has affected the president. The cost started at $200 million because of ICE rounding up all the construction workers, which I thought was slightly cheap. Them boys been working on them sites for like 20 years building these cheap ass homes. You know that. Come on now. Then it rose to $300 million by October 2025. And then it was $400 million by December. That's called inflation. Yeah. Trump countered this, though, and said that...
I'm paying for it. The country is not... We're donating a $400 million ballroom. Myself and donors are giving them free of charge for nothing. We did this no charge to the taxpayer whatsoever. Rich people and people are putting up the money, zero taxpayer dollars. I think it'll cost $250 million, and it will be, I think, the finest. It's about $300 million, approximately $400 million. I think I'll do it for less. but it's 400. I should do it for less. I will do it for less. But just in case I say 400.
He said private donors and corporations will fund it. Though Congress recently floated $1 billion in taxpayer money for it. What on earth do you need $1 billion for? Building the ballroom. What are y'all putting in there? An open AI, Adelson? Is that the connection point in there? Is that the ballroom? One theory goes legacy and morality. Some dude named Chris Hayes at MSNBC says that Trump is doing this to distract himself from the idea that he might die, which doesn't make any sense. And Jesse Waters reported that when asked about his motivations, Trump himself said, "It's a monument. I'm building a monument to myself because no one else will." So some analysis argue this is less about a ballroom and more about Trump asserting that he can do whatever he wants without congressional approval. Did the unitary executive theory, the idea that president singularly can control everything in the executive branch and never sought congressional authorization before starting construction. But it sounds funny, it's funny that Congress was like, he didn't ask before, but then you cut him $1 billion check. Makes sense, right? Y'all know some contractors or something? Pelosi got some people. I know y'all all in on it. I ain't stupid. Then there's theories that it's a underground military bunker. This one is genuinely strange, though. Trump himself confirmed that the military is building a massive complex under the ballroom. Really? It's funny. Ballroom. Think about it. And stated that the ballroom essentially becomes a shed for whatever's built under. Wait, what? The ballroom essentially becomes a shed for what's being built under. So you're building a $1 billion shed? I could think of so many more things we could do with $1 billion. $1 billion spread amongst, you could literally, more than enough. You can give everybody $5. Something. And right after the recent White House correspondent meeting, it was that's all these people at once were like, we got to get the ballroom. We got to get it. We need it. There's no way we can't have it. And it's I'm not saying it's fake, but it's this is the same place that Reagan was. Ballroom. There's a report that Trump mentioned the ballroom as roughly as many times in the day as he has discussed topics like health insurance and affordability. According to the Washington Post, though, he's even digressed into ballroom talk during a meeting with oil and gas executives that was supposed to be about rebuilding Venezuela's industries.
Loving my ballroom now. That's the only thing. They love my ballroom. They love my ballroom. It's going to be the best in the world.
Didn't he do this the other day with the kids? Like the kids are standing around. He's like, "Gotta get the ballroom." I'm like, bro, what? Get the kids out of there. Get them out. They don't need to be going anywhere with the name ball around it. I'm just putting that out there. This is strange. I'm not saying that it's. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just making this video because I notice things that don't make sense. Political analysis note the ballroom has become a potent culture symbol, described by some as the perfect symbol of Trump's megalomania, and the Republicans are privately worried it could hurt them in the 2026 midterms. I don't think it's going to hurt you. I just think people like me are really weirded out by it. It's very strange. All you people said it, all these X accounts said it at the same time. No one says, Who's the guy? No one says, what's going on? It's immediately Lindsey Graham. I need to get that ballroom extended. Where did he come from? Little ass leprechaun. Take your ass back to South Carolina, bro. You got potholes on your road. I bet that boy Lindsey Graham was like, do you smell it? Baby, they just shampooed the carpets. Hey, the White House posts AI videos all the time. We don't know what's real. This could be a real photo for all we know. I don't know if this is real. Someone tell me. I don't know what I'm looking at. It appears Lindsey Graham has got full mount and has exposed. It appears Lindsey Graham has got within the full mount. I didn't know he was there. Thought he would have been in a hotel somewhere in Ukraine, spending $300,000 to use South Carolinians' taxpayers' money. But no, Lindsey's out here tackling suspects. I don't know if this is real. This might be fake. Is it real? We'll just say it is. You spending $300,000 in a Ukrainian hotel. What are you doing? Making a ballroom over there? What? I don't know. I'm done. I'm just done with politics. I'm done. I think we should all just opt out. It's illegal to not file taxes. It's not illegal to not pay them. I'll just throw that out there. We can file all we want, but put everything in a trust. That's what I'm about to do. I'm done. This is stupid. F the ballroom.